Here we go. So we're not leaking here. I think we can reinstall this. I do have it set kind of this way, so there's definitely gas sitting on there. I'm gonna drain out this gas because like I said, I don't know that it's good gas. I think what we'll do, we'll put some fuel treatment in. I do want to drain out these bowls down here. It's pretty easy to do. If I can get to them. Well, I'll show you that. It's actually easier to get to them if you have the air cleaner off, side covers. But I think we can do it. I would just like to drain those out, put fresh gas in this guy, and get a rolling. So, charging and battery are good. We're gonna check tire pressures, make sure that's good, and then take this for a spin. I think that's pretty much all we have to do. So I want to drain out the gas and the carburetors. If I can get to it, I'll show you that. And then, yeah, we'll put this tank back on. I'm gonna drain that gas out and then hook this all back up so that we have that going for us. And there's the other fuel. That's the vacuum operated petcock. Here is your vacuum line that opens that up when the engine is sucking. So that's what we're gonna do today. We have had 0 on the front. It's up to 42. That's what it's calling for PSI on the tire. And 20 on the rear, and it's calling for 33. So we'll put some air in this one and get her up to, it said only 33. 33 PSI? Yeah. All right, well, I guess that's what we're doing. All right, I got my fuel line. Well, it's just a line going into this tank, which I'll use in the lawnmowers. But it's coming off the bottom of the float bowl down there. And then we need to get the screw from the other side, which I did have a screwdriver here. Oh. Let's see if this long-handled screwdriver can make it across there. Might be a little fat for the top, so I might have to go find a different one. This guy looks, this Craftsman, looks way better. A little bit small, looks like I bent it at one point. But we'll get that in there and open it up. Don't strip it out. Got in there, I got on it, and I saw a little bit of gas running through. It's gonna be pretty quick because there's not a lot of fuel inside the float bowl. But make sure you have a good grip on it when you get on there. And I just fished it through here, and I was able to get on there and turned it the whole way open. And I think all the fuel's out already before I even got you on camera. Just open that drain screw enough until it starts flowing. Open a little more, watch it flow out, and then you're basically done, and you can move on to the next one. And when you tighten it, just tighten it till it's snug. Just twist a little bit more. You don't want to hurt anything in there. There's an O-ring that you could squash, and then you're gonna have leaking issues, and you don't want that. So just be very careful. It's just in there enough to snug it up and keep the gas from leaking out. It's very difficult to get around these coolant lines. I was able to push this one aside and get the front one, but the back one is proving to be difficult. I think I'm just going to open it up and drain it into the valley. Not my favorite thing to do. Maybe I'll try to catch it with something here. I don't know what to use, but wonder, my hose can't get on there very easily. I tried pushing that aside. Maybe I can use some sort of funnel in there. At least get it off the bike so I don't drain it down in the middle. Yep, this is all I'm gonna do. Catch it with a towel. Hear that? That means it's open. Now we'll just open it slowly until it drips. And it's gonna drip everywhere. Probably making a huge mess. Yep. See it running down? Ah, it's running the whole way down. Yep, it's a mess. Don't do this if you don't have to. And then clean this up right away. All right, I just washed it up again. Get all that gas off of there. And then I'm not gonna touch that paper towel because that's gonna be covered in gas. So that's all I got time for right now. So I'll be back in a little while. And you guys, we'll see where I pick up. I know I didn't actually show you these two little knobbies, but here they are. You got two little indents on the tank that they slide on. So you get them in line, make sure your handlebars are straight so the tank fits on good. And then we're gonna go ahead and slide this on, reconnect the fuel line right here onto the petcock, and reroute our vent line down below. And then we should be good to go. We'll put some, not sure what I should do. We have stabilizer, Marvel Mister Oil, and a little bit of Seafoam top engine cleaner. And this is not the stuff you dump in. I think I'm out of that. So I don't know if I should use one of these or go get something else. All right, so now we got this hooked up. Got her all clamped down. Should be good. We're gonna put this to reserve because there's not that much gas in there. Boy, that is tight. There we go. All right, so as long as she's not dripping out anywhere. What is this? A little bit of leftover from before when it was leaking. Maybe. Anyway, cleared out the tank. Remember, we cleared out the carburetors. This is worth noting. Look how beautiful this tank is. I don't have a lot like that. She is a beauty. So we're leaning this way. Down here's the pickup. So we're gonna put a little bit of Marvel Mystery Oil in here, and hopefully she'll run better once this is run through. This says 4 ounces treatment per 10 gallons. Well, we're gonna put about a gallon in here, so I'm sure 2 ounces is plenty. Hopefully once we get this gallon in of fresh new gasoline and that runs through, we can turn off choke. She probably just needs run and get the cobwebs worked out of her, but she has not been liking just sitting here idling and turning off choke. So we're gonna put this in with fresh gas. That might be the whole issue, and see how we do. All right, so got her in, put in about 2 ounces, maybe a little less of the Marvel. Push this down, got our key. I guess we should shake it up a little bit. Not leaking at all. The Marvel should just like lube things up, get things moving. This choke lever does not stay on, so often I would just hold it until it's done warming up. And that hasn't been the case. It just wants to stay on. So I guess what we'll do, put our key in, turn her on. And like I said, maybe it was just a bad fuel issue that was old fuel sitting in there. Let's see. Sometimes these bikes start up without choke. Let's see how she does. Get up here and give her a good crank. Remember, there's no fuel down in the carburetors right now, so it's got to get there. Oh, she's about to kick. Probably should just turn the choke on because, this one does stay open. I thought this was one that doesn't. Okay, well, let's try it. All right, there we go. She does slowly, see that? She does slowly jump in. At this point, we know our fuel's working. She shouldn't be warmed up yet. This is a fresh run. But soon she should. And I should be able to let this off. Just like that, she stops. Like I said, we probably need to get out and rip her. Go put some good gas in it. Wake her up. Hopefully she wouldn't break down on me. Lights work, even the side stand. We don't have a temp gauge, so I don't know when she's warmed up. Definitely not yet. She does seem better. I think it was just bad bad gas sitting in there. Got to give her some cranks, let her warm up, and then we'll get her out and ride her. We'll see how she is now that she's all charging again. All right, well, check tire pressures and everything, so we're good to go. Let's check our lights while we're at it. Front, rear, good to go. Front, rear, good to go. Headlight, high beam, and horn. All right, she's good. Sounds good. Guys, I might have bumped the idle at some point, because I just turned this up a hair. She's idling perfectly with the choke off. Is that really all it was? Let's get a test here. Idling right at 1,000. That's kind of perfect. Well then, sometimes you just gotta look a little deeper. She sounds great. She's perfect. Could have been bad gas, but we went through all that, and maybe it's just the idle was knocked. Now she sounds amazing. That's about the easiest thing you can adjust. Guys, I'll see you in the next one.